Cleveland Browns at the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals are 2.5-point home favorites, a total of 46.5 or 47. The Browns are coming off of a loss to the Steelers outright here, in which Baker Mayfield decided to go ahead and play through having a broken shoulder. I've never been to 1 minute of medical school in my whole life, and I can only assume that that's not a good thing to play football through a broken shoulder. But I digress. The Bengals coming off of an outright loss to the Jets. We talked about this at the top of the show, but hey, listen, we can't prove that they'd have won the game. They would never have covered the 10.5. That was not going to happen. I can't prove to you that they were going to win the game. I can say if they'd have gotten the ball back with 3 timeouts, I'm pretty confident they'd have at least gotten it to overtime and then, gone on from there. That said, unfortunate call going against the defense there for the Bengals and never even got a chance to get the ball back. So, 2.5-point home favorites here, guys. I am on the Bengals already in this one. I went ahead and took this at under the field goal. I think this is a perfect opportunity to kind of buy into this team out of a game in which is just weird and wonky. Listen, we've seen this time and time again. These quarterbacks that we have no idea where they came from. We have no tape on these guys. We don't know what they're all about. They come in and that first game in the NFL, they find a little bit of success. They come crashing back down to earth very quickly the very next week because these defensive coordinators and these defensive teams are geniuses when it comes to all this, and they just need a little bit of tape, a little bit of time to look at your tendencies and what you do what you do poorly, and they will exploit what you do poorly. But that wasn't they didn't have that luxury last week with the Bengals. And honestly, the offense played great. If you told me that they scored 31 points, I'd have said, oh, well, they easily won the game. It was just the defense that had some troubles kind of containing the Mike White-led Jets here. Steven, I'll start with you. Looking here, total of 46.5, 47, 2.5-point favorites are the Bengals.
You and I often clash when there is a line that is so severely different from the preseason line, and you are just the way your style of betting is. You care a heck of a lot more about recent results and all that. And I still try to handicap it a little bit. This line is 7 points different from what it was in the preseason when the Browns were minus 4.5. And listen, I know we are halfway through the season, and that matters more. If the Browns are healthy, though, and I don't think Baker Mayfield's going to be healthy. I think he's just terrified every time he gets a pass rush because of the pain he's going to get when he gets knocked down with a broken shoulder on his non-throwing arm. But if the rest of this Browns roster can get healthy, I think they have a significant talent advantage here. The problem is I'm not sure how healthy they're going to be. So what I was comfortable with betting in this game is Cleveland as a teaser leg, and I can get plus 8.5 on the Browns as a teaser with a total of only 46.5 in this game. I think this game sets up as a division matchup very nicely for them to be able to at least keep this close, even if they are banged up. I agree with you that the Bengals have some advantages here in terms of both health and massive quarterback advantage at this point in my mind. So I like the teaser leg. I think it sets up as your nice prototypical best practices teaser leg here on the Browns plus 8.5.
Yeah, I'm on Cincinnati here. I'm going to give them a pass for last week. Joe Burrow still played a great game. The offense still produced. It was just the defense that was unable to stop the Jets' offense. And I know this is going to sound crazy to say, but I don't know for sure that the Jets' offense isn't better than the Browns' offense right now with the way that everything is constructed.
Man, I was just going to say that Baker Mayfield ain't throwing for 400 yards anytime soon, right? Like Mike White just did.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, I can't say for sure that they're not, that the Jets offense isn't better than the Browns offense is right now. And this defense still continues to be beat up. And then the one thing I would also look here at an angle, the props aren't posted quite yet as we're recording this, but whatever the number is on Donovan Peoples-Jones, I would take a look at. And if it seems like it's too low, it probably is, because he is now going to step in and be the unquestioned kind of outside guy there for this team. And maybe the algorithms and the projection systems aren't going to give him the proper amount of boost here in this and give him the proper amount of snap count and stuff like that. So again, I don't know what the number is going to be. It's not posted right now, but certainly something that I would keep an eye on as I was looking at this game.